After Sarah Goodfriend and Suzanne Bryant were married this morning in Austin, they spoke publicly about the experience.
KXAN Sophia Beausoleil has their story.
It's a piece of paper Sarah Goodfriend and Suzanne Bryant have fought to have for years.
And we're just very grateful that we've had this opportunity to crack the door open in Texas. We hope it will swing wide for everyone very soon.
In a private ceremony at the Travis County Clerk's office performed by their rabbi, Sarah and Suzanne legally became a married couple.
Suzanne and I have been together over 30 years. We've had, I think, a wonderful, wonderful relationship, and the ability to finally celebrate that, to be able to be married to the love of my life, this is just probably the happiest day of my life.
A life that Sarah knows is not guaranteed. She was diagnosed with ovarian cancer last May. That's why the couple says they couldn't wait for the Supreme Court's decision and took matters into their own hands.
This really is very, very meaningful to our family to have the kind of ability to make personal decisions, health decisions, and financial decisions as a family going forward.
Their family includes 2 teenage daughters who say they are thrilled for their parents.
Amazing to think that this is like part of history, because for us it's just like our parents are getting married, you know, it's so exciting for that to finally be happening.
A moment in history which this family says hopes will set the tone for other same-sex couples in Texas.
Sarah says the last time she went to the doctor, her blood work showed that everything was normal, and she's about 4.5 months out from her last chemotherapy treatment. Reporting here in the studio, Sophia Beausoleil, KXAN News.
And the big question of the day, how were 2 women able to marry in a state where it's illegal?
Well, it took an attorney, a judge, and a county clerk to pull it off. KXAN's Lindsey Bramson is live to show us what led to today's historic moment. Lindsey?
Well, Robert, the ceremony took place around 9 this morning. In fact, take a look behind me. You can see exactly where it took place. It was right in front of that sign over there where Suzanne Bryant and Sarah Goodfriend said their I do's. District Judge David Wahlberg signed a court order instructing the Travis County Clerk to immediately issue the couple a marriage license. County Clerk Dana Debevoise started the process early this morning. As soon as she received the court order, Suzanne and Sarah came in, they showed their IDs, and paid the $81 it cost to get a marriage license. I'm told the whole process took about 45 minutes. Now, Debevoise says it was a very emotional moment, as this was the first time ever a same-sex couple was issued a marriage license in the state of Texas.
Even though I was following the court's order in full faith, I was also happily following that court order, and will happily follow others.
And now we just received a statement just a few minutes ago from the county clerk herself. She says she has every reason to believe that the actions took this morning are legally correct and that Suzanne and Sarah's marriage license is in fact valid. Reporting live from the Travis County Clerk's office, Lindsey Bramson, KXAN News.
Most Americans now live in states that have legalized same-sex marriage. Texas is not one of them.
This map right here shows the states that still ban gay marriage. You can see they are all in the Midwest and the Deep South. Alabama is the latest state to allow same-sex marriages. A federal judge's ruling earlier this month opened the door for gay couples to marry. And the U.S. Supreme Court refused Alabama's request to block same-sex marriages. The High Court is expected to rule later this year on whether to allow gay marriage across the country.
The ban on same-sex marriage is in the Texas Constitution. 10 years ago, voters in Texas passed Proposition Number 2. That amendment states that marriage in Texas can only be between one man and one woman. Voters in 253 of the state's 254 counties approved the measure. Travis County was the lone exception.